Well, I was definitely asked to make a video about this, so I figured I'd entertain it. Today I want to talk about Lougarou because in Haitian culture this is something that people always question. The Lougarou is an entity that is summoned on enemies or people that have done wrong, to one's family members, or a family member who is, just gone astray and done crazy stuff. A Lougarou is known for its draining in Haitian culture, because I know somebody gonna say, well, Lougarou comes from, the word comes from France and it means a werewolf. Well, in Haitian culture, it is different. A Lougarou is more of a parasite, a parasite, or what you would consider a vampire. Say vampire. What happens when a Lougarou comes over you, or they send a Lougarou upon you, is that it begins to rob your spirit and your body of its essence, or the body of its nutrients. So let's just say, if you are a person that weighed like 230 solid whatsoever, what begins to happen over the passing of months is that you begin to lose weight. You begin to get thinner. You begin to look very different. With that, you can pretty much say that, illness comes into that. So when you're talking about this, it is something that, you got to look at from both angles. The spiritual as well as physical. Because the physical is like, you have to, in order to keep track of, a situation like this, especially if you're sending it out or if you received it, you have to go through before and after. You have to go through a timeline to see what's going on. So if you are you are a Bokor and you're sending a Lougarou out, you want to pay attention to the timeline. Because if you're just looking at the person like that, your eyes are going to play tricks on you. You have to go from point A to Z. That's how you keep track to know what's going on the individual. But in the same token, when it comes down to an individual that's not doing that type of work, it's like, you got to keep track. Well, it's not, well, rather say, you have to, try everything, on a line of medically at first to see if you can, if it's a medical issue whatsoever, or if it's not. Because there's some illnesses, even with medical attention, they won't leave. So, Lougarou is nothing more than a parasite that is sent to an individual, to cause, not just say bodily harm, but to cause illness. It is to rob the body of its nutrients, rob the body of its essence, to the point where the person's left as skin and bones. So, with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.